pretties, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I wanted to give y'all a really quick update about me, what's going on in my pregnancy. I actually recorded a video at about 23 or 24 weeks, but I lost that footage. After that, we went into this whole epidemic. You know, I don't need to say the name of it for you all to know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. We have all been going through this very challenging time, and I will be the first to say that for me, being pregnant, it has been so mentally draining. It has been so exhausting. It has been downright depressing. I had to cancel my baby shower. I'm not sure about my maternity shoot, if we'll be able to do it. It was going to be outside. I'm not sure if my mother will be able to be in the room with me when I deliver my daughter. I'm not sure how many support people I'll be able to have, period. There's anxiety about if I have to go to the ER for any type of reason, that I'm going to have to go to the ER alone. And wait to be transferred over into labor and delivery so that Kai can actually come and be with me. And all of these things have been really draining on my mental, have been really draining on my soul. And as you know, when you are pregnant, it is the last thing you need. On top of all of that, it's just dealing with the regular things of pregnancy, weight gain being one of them. Being a person who had weight loss surgery, who lost 150 pounds, seeing the scale increase. Know that it's increasing for a reason that's healthy, and it is for my daughter, and knowing that, you know, this is just a season in life still doesn't make it mentally always easier to accept and acknowledge and be okay with. So dealing with all these things, you know, waiting to even get a lot of her things, a lot of her gifts, a lot of her items and things that she needs, because you expect to have a baby shower, you expect to be celebrated in that way, and you know, you do expect gifts. So baby showers is like one big event where you do receive so many things, an abundance of things. And then now not being able to do that, and people just being in such uncertain times about, you know, their mortgage and their rent and their car note and their phone bills. And, you know, I may be looking at having to help other people versus them helping me. So all of this has been so tiring. I won't lie and say that I kind of lost motivation for everything. To even pull myself up out of bed today, to get on camera, to do this update, to try to remain bubbly, to try to remain happy, and, you know, be in a good mood. And not just for camera, but also for my daughter as well, because she feels everything in my womb. It's hard. It's challenging. I'm making this video to just be real and be real candid with y'all. Y'all know my channel is always about being super candid and being super honest, even when it's sometimes a little bit too much. But I'd rather be truthful and honest with y'all than to come and tell y'all beautiful lies. It is a hard time. It is a hard time for us all. It is especially, I would say, a hard time to be carrying another life, because it's times like this where you almost want to wallow. You almost want to fall into that depth of pity and hopelessness and pain. But you think to yourself, you can't, because if you do, there's a person that is experiencing all of this before they've even got to experience life outside of the womb. And then you feel selfish. You feel selfish, and you feel like you got to get it together. So you're in a constant cycle of wanting to feel this emotion, getting to that emotion, feeling guilty, and it just repeats itself. I've been trying to find ways to push on. I think that this video for me is super therapeutic, to just be able to sit here and to be honest with y'all, to be so candid with y'all, to be so truthful with y'all about the fact that shit ain't easy right now. It is so hard. It feels like my moment has been stolen. And I know that there are people who have lost people, who are worried about being deployed, who are dealing with the deployment. And I get that. I totally get that. But listen, I'm a person who I can multitask people's pain and feelings and misfortunes. And I would ask that in the comment section you do the same thing. And I'm not really here to hear about, oh, but it could be worse. It definitely could always be worse, but I'm just here to really share how I feel right now and say all of it, to say it is going to get better. I refuse to sit and think to myself that this situation that we are in this time that we are in, and this hardships that we are all going through, no matter how big or small someone else may think it is, that we are all going to get through one day at a time. We may have to cry about it. We may have to yell about it. We may have to throw something. We may have to just lay down. I don't know. But we're gonna be all right. We're gonna get through it. I'm gonna get through it. To all my other pregnant moms, I know how this feels. I know that this sucks right now. It really, really, really does. Because every happy thing that you can think about that is associated with pregnancy is being taken away. Our showers, our maternity shoots, our gender reveals, our having, siblings be there to welcome their new sibling, grandparents to welcome their grandchildren. All these moments are being, snatched up and away from us. And then we have this woman womb that at the end of it, we're going to have a baby in the midst of chaos. So it's really hard. It's really difficult. I'm still going to keep trucking. I'm still going to keep pushing on some type of way. And I am going to continue to be on a more continuous basis with doing my videos now that we are getting closer to birth. I am almost 30 weeks. I could potentially go at 37 weeks. So we are almost there for me to have little Missy. Good news is the nursery is, I would say it's about 50% together. We have a lot of the pieces for it, or either I'm ordering the pieces for it and now it's just putting it all together and everything like that, getting her crib up. Thank you, speaking of crib, to every single person who, even in the midst of all of this, has thought about me and my family and my child, and has taken, I don't care if it was $1, and bought something off her registry. I don't care if you wanted to send a card of well wishes and prayer to my P.O. box for her. Every single one of those things, those kind gestures, to me elevates me, and it puts me in an out-of-body experience right now, in the moment, and in the pain that I feel. So I thank you, everyone who has done something, who has just even given me kind words, who has given something, who's reached into their pockets in a time of such uncertainty, like I said, and thought to get me and my family something for our new arrival. I am really so grateful and thankful to y'all, for real. And I mean that, like, on the bottom of everything. I don't want to cry because I've been crying enough, frankly. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I'm gonna do a more in-depth pregnancy update and let y'all know what is actually going on within my actual pregnancy next week, because I have a doctor's appointment this week, big doctor's appointment. Should be finding out a lot of things. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Remember, we're gonna be all right. Remember to stay pretty, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.